Hey you, this is Jasim from CodeBand, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you what are routes in Laravel. So if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon near to it. So without any further, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so routes are nothing but the path that is available in your project. So if I do PHP artisan serve and serve my application so that you get a clear idea of what's going on. Now the only path that you have in your project is this home path, or the just the slash itself, which means the home directory. Now the path is nothing but which comes after your domain. So if this was your domain, suppose let me say it as google.com, this was your domain. Now the path in here is just empty, or we could say a slash itself. This is the path. Now if it was like slash about us, now your path is this one, slash about us. This is your path. Okay, so if it was like contact us, then this is your path. So whatever comes in after the domain is your path, and this is what you'll be setting in the routes or in the routes itself. So in here we just have the home path, which means we have just a slash or an empty string, I should say, as a path in our project. So if I come back in here, if I go to routes, this is the folder, the routes, we can see a lot of files, but we are interested in the web.php, which is nothing but setting your routes or paths. Now in here you can find a path which is a slash, much like this one, what I said here. Like, this is the domain and nothing after it means simply a slash or just empty. So that's it. So there is a path like this one, which means it is home page itself, just the domain, just google.com for example. So if that comes in, now this is the path that we are setting up. Now if it matches, so that's next question. So we want to find what is this one, or which page is rendering this default one, so that we are going to be finding. So the default path is there, right, the home page. And if that path gets matched, then where you should go, that's the second argument. Now we'll discuss about this second argument in depth in the upcoming videos, but for this one I'll just introduce you to this one, because we need to know at the end which page is rendering all these steps. So just for that sake, I'm explaining this one in this video. Okay, just giving an introduction. In the upcoming videos we'll talk about it in depth. So if that path matches, then we'll write an anonymous function, and in this anonymous function we are returning a view. Now we'll talk about views in a separate video. We have a separate video on that, but just for the namesake, or just for finding the which page renders this stuff, I'll just explain this one. So it returns a view of welcome. Now the view is nothing but and if you come back in the resources folder, right in here you can find a folder named views. Now in views you can find something like welcome.blade.php. Now we'll talk about blade and all those stuff in the upcoming videos, but we'll just shallowly discuss about these things. Now it returns a view of welcome. Now welcome is nothing but this name itself, the welcome, without the blade.php extension, just the welcome. Now if we click in here, it is the same exact thing. You can find like Laravel, docs, and all here, all these stuffs in here. So this is the page that renders the stuff. So if you type in a double L right in here, and if I save and come back in here, you can see that double L here. So of course that is rendering. So I'll revert back to the Laravel. So that's about the route. Now if I want to create a new route, suppose I should say I want to create slash about us. So if we go in here, it's page not for page not found, which means we don't have a route, so we have to create one. So in order to create one, we'll say the similar thing, just like the up one, route, Now here we pass in the request type, so whether it is get or post. Now we'll discuss all of these in detail in our project videos. So just to know that the browser accepts two types of requests, basically get and post. Now if you just type in something like, if I go back in the home page and just type in the URL, it is nothing but a get request that is happening at the end. A simple get request. Now this one will not work because we have errors here. So I'll just do a semicolon. Yeah, this might also gives you an error because it is an undefined route. We need to pass the path and all those stuff in here. So I'll just comment and I'll just say this one. So if you type in the just the URL and click enter, now this is a get request. In order to find which request it is, you just have to right click and say inspect elements and go to network console here, network, and just refresh the page, this one. Now you can find this one, the URL right here, and in the headers, the header section, you can find that it is a get request. The request method is get. Now we use post in case where we want to post some data from the forms and all to the server side. So if we're posting some data to the server, we use post requests and all, in forms and all. So we'll discuss all those steps in detail. So in here, what we can possibly say is a route get. Now we're passing a get request, and the path is / about us. So we need to get 127 point, this one / about us. We need to render a path like this one. So if that is the case, if that path matches, then all you have to do is write an anonymous function. Now we'll discuss about this one in detail, but just for the namesake I'm doing this stuff, I'll just return simply just an about us. So that's it. Now if I come back in here and type in enter, I got that about us page. So I can do pretty much everything here. Like I can do an h1 tag here, no issues with that. If I do an h1 tag, then it becomes a heading. So that's all about the routes. These are the paths that you're setting. So I have a challenge for you. That is, you have to set a path for contact / contact, and it just returns a contact as heading right in here. That's a challenge for you to get thorough with the routes. So with that being said, this is all about the video, and if you have any doubts about routes and setting up things, please let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon near to it. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the very next one.